The world population is getting larger and larger. This has led to an increase in urbanization and an acceleration of the rate of migration towards larger cities. As a result, waste generation rates are rising at an even faster rate. It is estimated that around 2.01 billion tons of solid waste is generated in the world's major cities, a number that continues to rise. This number has increased by 70% between 2000 and 2017. This creates a long-standing impact and issue of waste due to a culture of overconsumption and disposability in our society. Therefore, the reduction of waste is critical for the livelihood of our planet. This relates directly with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 12, responsible consumption and production. What we eat and how we eat becomes a large contributing factor to waste, especially when it comes to our behaviors. In supermarkets, customers expect fresh produce to look good all year round. This only creates another reason for major waste, meaning farmers eliminate around 30% of their produce just because it does not meet these cosmetic standards. In Australia, food shopping is concentrated in large food retailers, which hold over 70% of the food market. This has a large negative impact on the environment due to the long supply chain necessary to stock the diversity and amounts of products that are required in one place. To change and stop our current unsustainable practices in production and consumption patterns, there not only needs to be a change in consumers' behaviors, but also in the development of strategies to encourage the food system to a more environmentally sustainable change. Therefore, it is crucial to implement a system that encourages individuals to make better choices, which most of the time are influenced by culture, price, availability, and convenience. The objective of this project is to find a solution that will decentralize consumption in large chain supermarkets by providing accessible, minimal packaged, and ethically produced food and household products closer to home. This will be done by involving local producers and the local community through different methodologies in order to create a system that follows practices from system thinking, speculative design, Fogg's behavioral model, emotional design, and circular economy, allowing stakeholders to make behavioral changes to a more sustainable way of shopping. Other methodologies such as human-centered design and service design will be used to develop diverse prototypes within this project. With this, I introduce to you Wasteless, Sustainable Living. Wasteless is a pop-up neighborhood service where users can have access to local products and refill stations. These stations will be located in residential areas within Sydney. The main objective of this system is to shorten the supply chain by only selling local and seasonal products, as well as use products that would normally be thrown away, such as the 30% that does not make the shelf due to cosmetic imperfections. By using this 30%, it will support local producers and allow them to make an income on products that would normally be lost. On the other hand, it's important to create relationships and cooperatives with these producers, which will unify the overall system. Fresh produce will also be supplied by the implementation of a central garden in the sorting hub, creating a space for experimentation and education of the local community. This will allow the system to become self-sufficient in following stages. This system will adapt to a circular economy, preventing that products that cannot be normally sold to end up in landfills. Products will be selected, transformed, or adapted to later on be distributed to each neighborhood hub without packaging. The neighborhood hub will have refill stations that will sell products by weight, incentivizing users to consume only what they need. They will also display CO2 statistics and origin of every product. The user will be able to pay a small fee in-store for wasteless packaging, which will be made out of recycled materials and can be reused multiple times. Product and nutritional information will be synced through QR codes, which can be accessed through a Wasteless app, not requiring the use of additional labels on the bottles. Each kiosk will use renewable energy and have small gardens as additional space to grow small produce. Composting will also be made available, partnering with the City of Sydney Council. In addition to the service, Wasteless will provide an app where users can participate and earn points, as well as work as an educational tool. Produce will be displayed through the use of comical names, as well as information on its origin and producers, allowing full transparency of the products that were sold. Personal profiles will keep people on track of their consumption, as well as display monthly statistics and points earned. This project will be implemented in 3 stages. First, products will be supplied through local producers in partnerships with existing companies. Second, supply from the experimental warehouse garden will be added, where users will be allowed to participate in workshops as well as a reward system, pick what you eat. And lastly, expand initial hubs to more modular spaces in neighborhood hubs, with cafes or restaurants where produce from the local hub will be used for meals. And that is my project. Thank you.